Hi, this is Michele Theberge from micheletheberge.com, and I'm here to give you an update on the paintings I've been working on. So in my last video in the series, I talked about the fact that I was on a deadline, and this way of working that I've been doing for the past couple of years is very time-consuming. I paint the background many layers of different colors of blue and create a lot of texture and spraying and sanding and applying more and washes and glazes and so forth. Then I start applying many layers of pouring medium. Each one has to clarify, and then I'm able to start painting on top, and so you get these different forms and shapes. And then I do more pouring medium and then more forms and shapes, and so there's this multi-layered aspect to the paintings. So because that takes many months and years to make one of these, I wanted to try and complete one more quickly, and I decided to go back to a way that I've worked in the past, and that is my repeated marks. So this painting is more coming out of that tradition, and I've done them in my installations, and I've done them in works on paper that I've done in the past. So this one was completed much more quickly. I mean, I had worked on the background and the layers of pouring medium prior, so that background work was done, but I was able to complete this in a couple of days of work in the studio. And it's very soothing, it's very meditative. These marks are related to a mantra tradition. There are religious traditions that have written mantras, vocal mantras, so this repetition as a way of focusing and calming the mind and staying in the present moment. So I use that same practice when I'm working on these. So if you look closely at these arcs, you can see that they are set off quite a bit from the background, and they cast a shadow onto the ground below. So the pouring medium creates this depth onto which the marks can float. So they're on a different plane actually from the background, the blue ground. And I just like the feeling of that. I'm not sure at this point I can articulate what that is about, but I like the feeling of it. I like the look of it. And if you look down here, you can see how the marks go from the light white iridescent to these more translucent and then barely discernible, just changes in sheen. So another thing that's a theme in my work is this really subtle visual phenomenon. And I believe that helps quiet the mind when you have to look at things more subtle. You can't take them by quickly, you can't be thinking of other things. It invites you to focus more fully and be in the present moment. And that's something I'm interested in getting across and sharing with other people through my work.